So the energy of Jesus or Christ force, or what would that energy appear like? And you can just keep that illuminated behind you. And then as we come back, you can just open your eyes for a moment and just notice your hand chakra. So you can just notice your hands, and then there are chakras right here. And then you can energetically just postulate and intend that they're going to open and close. So by opening, I mean getting bigger, or closing, getting smaller. Normally, they're just little energy centers, not much bigger than like a quarter, but you can energetically make them bigger or smaller just by intending it. So basically, again, just inviting the energy of the healing energy of Jesus into your hand chakras. And you can just notice if your hand chakras tingle, what happens. And you can notice your breathing. Do things calm down and get a little bit more still? And through the hand chakras, the energy can come in and into you. Anywhere that you would like it to go can go. And there is a difference between you directing it and it just doing its own thing and giving you a healing. It's nice to just receive a healing, but it's a practice like anything else. So if you feel like a little bit like you need to control it, it's okay too. Whatever it is going on, it's okay. It's just the intentions. It's a positive thing. So you can just basically let yourself receive a healing. Ways to describe it, I would say the energy is like forgiveness, but it's not so much forgiveness. It's that place beyond forgiveness of just like almost extreme compassion at its like there's nothing that would ever even need it to be forgived. It's like this place of devotion to almost you want to say the like a love vibration, like the but a healthy love vibration of just pureness. Is that way that I would describe. Just so beautiful that anything a low or vibration or maybe kind of mundane or small-minded would just not really be relevant anymore. That's how I describe Christ Force energy. But really the experience is for you, and there's no right or wrong answer. It's just to bring about awareness, and the awareness for your ability to heal yourself and to tap into different frequencies. So right now, we're all just getting a healing. Let yourself be healed. Are you getting a healing on just your energetic field? Is there any static or noise or blockages? And this is an interesting one that just came to mind. Maybe you would like a healing on this space, this ability. This is basically a sanctuary space that you're creating for yourself. So maybe you are receiving a healing on your ability to recreate this space anytime, any place. Like, it's nice to go into churches and temples and places of worship. I enjoy it so much, and it's great. And then it's just coming to me. That's great, and we can all do that, but what a gift it is to tap into that vibration or that strength on our own wherever we are. Can that just happen? And so that's just coming to me to ask healing on that ability to whatever it is that gives you strength, whatever type of God or spirit, or it doesn't matter, but whatever it is for you, to be able to have access to that, whether it's through communication or whatever skill works for you. For healing on your ability, your creativity. That's an instinct and a connection to the universe that comes in different forms. Maybe you're not an artist, but your creativity comes in a different way. Looks like this is a time to get creative. All right, so we're going to start to finish up the healing, working with Christ Force healing, Christ Force energy. And so you can just disconnect. We're mostly the main place that we're going from, the little portal to say, is through the hand chakra. So you can start to disconnect. Working with the energy, I see it as blue. You can disconnect that color. And then the place that I had the energy come down was behind your energy field, behind you. So you can just acknowledge the energy of Christ, or if you feel like you're working with Jesus directly, that's okay too. And thank you. It's like a proper, like you just maybe ate a meal, or it's like just a proper conscious way of having the space, having a healing. And you can just start to disconnect, say thank you, and let this energy go back to wherever it came from. So go back to the astro, the cosmos, or whatever it's working on, back to its own sanctuary, and just kind of separate. Kind of like when you have a guest in your home, like, okay, thank you for coming, same thing. It's just polite manners, but it's just, you want to create that sanctuary and holiness in your healing work. Great. So you just start to complete that, separate, and that is a nice healing. You can keep that healing with you throughout the day. And just kind of come back in and just make your body, it's your body. You know, maybe, I don't want to get into too much, but working with healing energy, you don't want to, now that you just did a healing, stay separate from your body. You want to integrate, so stay in it. So that means energetically stay in it. Let that healing go. It's done, complete. And so again, imagine yourself as gold, vibrating at gold and collecting up like particles of dust, gold dust coming back to you from even me, this healing. Thank you for coming. And I gave you a lot, but just keep that healing vibration, just vibe on it. All right, guys, thank you for coming. Bye.